Good morning or good afternoon. Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome to Hatha Vinyasa Flow. If you are new to me, my name is Amy, and I am a yoga teacher as well as a nutrition and health coach. Today we are going to be doing 60 minutes together, and we're going to be really focusing on opening our front body. We're going to do a whole body workout and stretch, but we're going to do some heart openers, some chest openers, just kind of reverse a lot of what we do all week when we're over our phones, over our desk, in our car. We're going to open and open up. So if you are joining a little bit later, I spoke before, we may do a hands behind the back with a fold. If this feels very awkward, you might want to grab a strap, a long sock, a bath towel, something that you can hold between in the space that allows you just that extra leverage. The other thing you might want, because today we're going to start in Hero's Pose or Virasana, which looks like this. So you're sitting and you're looking to sit kind of in between your heels. This can be very sensitive on knees. So in that case, if you do have something solid you can sit on, like a yoga block or maybe a couple stacked books, you could sit on that. So I'm going to show you from the back just so you see that in this case, my bum is really sliding in between my heels. So that can lead to sensitivity. So a little block can be much more helpful. And there's also a world where your body's like, no, I don't think so. And that's totally fine too. In that case, you could sit cross-legged. You could even sit on a sofa or a chair or something for these first few exercises. So do what your body needs this morning. Always put yourself first. I will give you lots of variations, but always know that you are the best teacher. You know your body best today. So make adjustments as you need to make adjustments. But we are going to start, if it is accessible for your body, in Hero's Pose right here. And let us settle in. I invite you to close your eyes. Maybe your hands are just resting gently on your lap. And just take a second to arrive here in this moment on this beautiful Saturday. Connect inward. Just notice any sensations traveling through your body. Just acknowledge, no judgment, just awareness. And start to notice your breath, a gentle rising and falling of your belly, your chest. Nice rhythmic in and out. And now start to deepen your breath as you inhale. Feel that your belly fills with air. Then your chest. And then your sternum, your shoulder area really fill up, nice and full. And then do the same on the exhale, pressing out through the belly. And then the chest. Finally, the shoulders, release all that air out. Really deep exhale. Let's do that one more time. Nice big inhale. And equally big exhale, let it all out. Let's do one more deep breath. Nice big inhale. And a big exhale. Now bring your hands to heart center, an Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. And take a second to choose an intention for today's class. What would you like to focus on while we have time together today? I invite you to the collective choice of intention of gratitude. What can you feel grateful for in this moment, in this day? Maybe it's just being able to take this next breath. Maybe it's simple, maybe it's complicated. So whatever your intention, gratitude or otherwise, let's seal it together. One more big breath. Inhale, belly breath in. Open mouth, exhale this time, sigh it out. Wonderful. And flutter your eyes open if they're closed. Beautiful job. And make sure everyone's muted. There we go. And let's just start with a few shoulder rolls. Just open up the top part of the body. Make these nice and big and exaggerated. Really bring them up next to your ears. Throw them down your back and roll around. Loosen up any tension that might have accumulated during the week. Beautiful. Let's reverse direction. Bring them forward now, just as big, just as exaggerated. Getting in there. Excellent. And now on your next inhale, bring both arms out. Nice and wide. Spread your fingers nice and wide, opening through your chest, opening through your arms. And as you exhale, draw your right arm across your body, keeping it straight. Use your left hand to start guiding that arm closer to your chest. Feeling just a gentle opening through the back of the right shoulder blade. And then play around with it. If this feels good, start to tilt your body a little bit to the left, allow for a little extra opening along the right side body. Feel it into the ribs. For me, that gets a little deeper into the shoulder blade too. Might be different for you. If you are bent over, come back up to straight. And then inhale, open both arms out. Once again, let's do the other side. Beautiful. Exhale, draw that left arm now across your chest. Use the right hand to guide it inward towards your chest. This looks lovely, everyone. And again, this time, tilt to your right. Maybe, if that felt good, allow for a little opening to the left side body. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale back up to center. Inhale, arms out. One last time, really open your heart for this one. Stretch through your chest. Exhale, bring your hands down to your lap. And then we'll just do a few neck rolls to open up this area. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And then gently tilt your chin down towards your right armpit. And then roll your head through center, over toward the left, so that eventually your left ear ends up over your left shoulder. And then roll back down toward the right side. If there are any places during this traveling back and forth that feel a little extra tight, feel free to stop and pause and allow for a little extra stretch in that location. Might get a little popping and cracking. That's pretty normal. Certainly for me it is. You can come back a little past your shoulder if that feels good. If that feels like it's going to strain the back of your neck, don't go that far. You might notice one side is a little more tight than the other. Again, the beauty of our yoga practice gives us the opportunity to just notice the subtle nuances, the little changes that happen in our body from day to day, from week to week. And stop in the middle with your chin facing down towards your chest. Pause here for 1 second. If you want to add hands interlaced behind your head for a gentle pressing downward. One more deep inhale here. Fill your belly, fill your chest. Really open through the back body. And exhale, release your hands down, lift your head back up to center. Gorgeous. And now we'll come on to our hands and knees. So if you're sitting on a block, you can move that out of the way. And here, actually, we'll start in a child's pose just for a moment. Or no, we'll go to that at the end. I'm changing my setup. We're gonna start in all fours, so tabletop. Bring your feet hips width apart. Align your knees underneath your hips, your wrists underneath your shoulders. Spread your hands out like a nice, bright, shining star. Align your pointer finger, your index finger, parallel to the long sides of your mat. Maybe you even turn your fingers outward just a little. That's gonna protect your shoulders and your wrists. Engage your belly, lift it up so that it's doing the stability work, not your lower back. Beautiful job. And then as you inhale, extend your right leg long. Allow your right toe to touch down onto the back of the mat. Beautiful job. Shift all your weight into your left hand and your left leg and start to rotate toward the right. And so now we're going into a side plank, Vashistasana. So the right leg is out long behind you. Your left knee is down, giving you support. Your left arm is down, and then maybe you bring your right arm up to the sky. Yes, this looks beautiful. Really press down through the left shin and left hand. Keep those abs engaged, pulling towards your spine. Knit your ribs in. And then extend your right arm up toward the sky. Go broad across your chest. Just opening the side body. Beautiful job, everyone. Exhale, bring it back down. Keep that right leg out behind you. Now shift the weight into the right hand. And then as you inhale, lift your right leg up, extend your left arm up, so into bird dog pose. Flex through your lifted foot and rotate the pinky toe of your lifted foot down toward the mat, allowing your inner thigh to come up toward the ceiling. Again, knit those abs in towards your spine and really pull and elongate from your fingertips to your lifted heel. Exhale, tuck and curl, bring your elbow to your knee, cinch those abs in, carve out with a C with your spine, with your abs. One more time, inhale long. Exhale, crunch down. Inhale long, one last time, grow as long as you can. And then exhale, come down, find all fours once again. Even out, let's do a few cat cows to even out. Inhale to cow pose, drop your belly down, lift your hips up, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you shine your heart forward, look up. Exhale, cat pose, tuck your chin to your chest, tuck your hips down, lift your belly up towards your spine, lift your spine toward the ceiling, broaden across your shoulder blades. And let's do a few in flow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One last time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. And inhale, find your neutral spine again. I'm gonna switch sides so you can still see my face. And so you're gonna inhale, bring your left toes back to the edge of your mat, tapping at the bottom of your mat. Shift the weight into your right hand, your right knee and shin, and start to rotate your left hip up to the sky, opening your chest out. Beautiful, this looks amazing, everyone. Find that side plank, Vashistasana, on the other side. Yes, beautiful stability. It's a little opening here. Again, reach your left fingertips up to open through your heart. Align your bottom shoulder over your wrist. Yes, everyone looks really good. One more inhale here. Exhale, lower down, find tabletop. Keep your left foot out behind you. And then as you inhale, bird dog, lift your left leg up to the sky, reach your right hand out in front of you like you're gonna shake somebody's hand, have your thumb be in the air. Flex your lifted foot. Knit those abs in towards your spine. So strong. Inhale as you grow even longer, heel to fingertips. Exhale, crunch and curl it in, elbow to knee. Lift up through your spine. Inhale, reach out. If this is feeling like way too much for your body, take your arm out of the picture and just curl with your knee. Exhale, curl and crunch again. Inhale, extend, last time. Exhale, curl and crunch. Inhale, extend as long as you can get. And exhale, come down, tabletop. Even yourself out. Beautiful job. Bring your big toes to touch each other now. Spread your knees nice and wide apart. And we'll go into child's pose. Send your hips back over your heels. Draw your forehead down toward the mat. Walk your fingertips out long in front of you to extend and elongate your spine. And just take a few breaths here. Come back to your breath. Come back to that intention you set a few minutes ago. Beautiful job. One big belly breath in here. Really fill your back body with air as you inhale. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And inhale, come on up, all fours. Once again, spread your fingers out nice and wide like a bright shining star. Separate your feet hips width. Tuck your toes under this time. Press down evenly through your hands and then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Walk your dog out, bend one knee as you straighten the other. Send the weight of into the ball mound of your pointer finger and your thumb. Press down through your hands as you shoot energy upward. Rotate your upper arms out so your armpits come toward one another. Send your chest towards your thighs and send your tailbone up toward the sky. Find stillness here. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Focus more on lengthening through the spine. That's much more important than getting heels to the ground in this pose. And everyone, inhale, come onto your balls of your feet, your tiptoes. Bend your knees, look forward. And then as you exhale, forward fold, take 1 or 2 or maybe 3 big steps up to the top of your mat. Again, bend your knees as much as you need to. Maybe you grab onto opposite elbows. And just let gravity do the work for a few breaths here. Dangling forward. And then release your hands. Start to root down with your feet as you tuck your pelvis, roll your body up to standing. Tuck and roll. Use your abs and legs to roll you vertebrae by vertebrae up to the top. And roll your shoulders back and down. Beautiful. We have found our way up to mountain pose. I'm going to move to the other side for this. You can stay right where you are. Option to have your hips, or your feet rather, either hips width apart for a little more stability this morning, or you could bring your big toes to touch. Either way, lift your toes up for a second. Feel how you're grounding down evenly through all 4 corners of your foot. Keep that, bring your toes back down to the mat. And as you press down with your feet, feel a lifting through your thighs. Feel a little slight tuck in your pelvis, a lift through your belly to elongate through your spine. Bring your hands down by your sides with your palms facing forward. And then inhale as you bring your arms up overhead. Bring your fingertips to the sky, palms face toward one another. Maybe you look up. Beautiful job. Exhale. Cactus your arms out, micro back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you shine your heart up toward the sky. Here's what it looks like from the other side. So your elbows are out wide, your heart is shining up, your shoulder blades squeeze together, you look up. Beautiful job, little chest opener. Inhale, mountain pose. Once again, raise your fingertips nice and high. Great job. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips as you bow forward, finding your way all the way down. Again, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins or maybe your thighs. Send your shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. Parallel your torso to the mat. Shine your heart forward. One more big inhale as you grow longer from the crown of your head to your tailbone. And exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, mountain pose, root down, rise high. Bring your fingertips up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're gonna do that one more time. Breath to movement in a flow, or half sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe your hands are at heart center. Maybe your arms are out wide. What feels good to you as you dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Fingertips come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful job, everyone. Adding on this time, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Let your heart lead you as you dive forward. opening your heart up to all of life's possibilities. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant your palms and step back, plank pose. Come back to high plank. Maybe you drop to your knees, maybe you're up. Either way, really cinch your abs in, send them up towards your spine. Flex through your heels, rotate your inner thighs up toward the sky. Press down through your hands, look down and make sure that that pointer finger is parallel to the long edges of the mat. Maybe you rotate your fingers out. Amazing strength, everyone. Now inhale, come slightly forward. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Keep your elbows right next to your body as you come all the way down to the mat onto your belly. Again, drop to your knees anytime you need to. Take care of you. Untuck your toes and bring your hands next to your lower ribs. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Once again, bring your elbows facing up toward the sky. And then start to press down with your hands isometrically. Imagine you're dragging them back towards your hips as you start to bring your chest forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Cinch your abs in. Press your pelvis down into the mat. Look up, low cobra. If there's a lot going on in your lower back, really press your pelvis down into the mat, press your feet down into the mat. If there's still a lot going on, lower your chest down a little. One more big inhale here. Exhale, come all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Low cobra, inhale. Pull your hands back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, shine your heart forward, cinch your abs in. Press your lower body down into the mat. Yes, beautiful. Exhale, lower down. You can do this one more time or graduate up to upward facing dog. So same hands, pulling back, pressing forward. This time as you shine your heart forward, your arms will start to straighten and your thighs will lift off the ground. Press down into your feet. Send your shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. Rotate your inner thighs up. Beautiful job. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, use your abs to get you there. Yes, beautiful. Inhale, come to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees slightly as you look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift once again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. And exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna take that sun A we just did through a vinyasa, which just means breath to movement. So instead of pausing, we're going to be doing a different move with each inhale and each exhale. And as we come down from plank, we're only gonna lower halfway down. So that's the only change here. But if you're familiar with yoga, this will be totally commonplace. If it's newer to you, just watch for my cues. And here we go. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Inhale, come forward on your plank. Exhale, lower halfway down, keep your elbows in. And then inhale as you press with your hands, pull them back, come forward, shine your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Beautiful, you guys got it. Nice big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, come to your tippy toes, come to the balls of your feet, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful job, moving on. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. We're gonna go through the vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. So through a vinyasa, step back to that plank, come forward as you exhale halfway down, and then inhale, upward facing, come forward, shine your shoulder blades down your back, and exhale, downward facing dog. We all meet here. Beautiful down dogs. You guys look amazing. Inhale your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step your right leg through and drop your back knee down. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale, low crescent. So rise up, keep your back knee down. You can leave your back toes tucked or untucked, up to you. And you're looking for a little stretch through your left, through your back leg, through the hip, through the psoas muscle. So find a little tuck in your pelvis as you lift through your abs. And if you're still not feeling anything, walk this front leg forward just a scooch, making sure you don't, the tendency is to dump into your lower spine. So we're looking for tuck, lift, lengthen, and then also feeling an opening through that front thigh. And then bring your arms up, inhale. Exhale, micro back bend. Cactus your arms, bend your elbows out wide, just like we did standing up. Shine your heart up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, look up. Inhale, low crescent, raise your fingertips high. Beautiful. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your palms to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Now you're in low lunge with a lifted knee. Yes, you got it. Now fan your back foot out 45 degrees. Keep the front knee bent. Press down evenly through both feet and rise up to warrior two. So maybe you windmill your arms up. Legs and abs will get you there. I'm gonna turn around so you can see my face. So now let's find your strong warrior two base. Start with a bent front knee. Send the weight into the heel of your front foot so that you can fire up your hamstring and your glute. Imagine your front thigh is rotating outward to align your knee with your second and third toe. All that's happening as you press down through the knife outer edge of your back foot. Yes, these look great. And then spread your hands out nice and wide, just like we did when we were sitting. Shoot your fingertips out to either edge of the room, open through your chest, gaze over your right fingertips. And then inhale, sink just a little bit lower down. Exhale, extended side angle. So start to reach out in front of you like your favorite desserts right there. When you can go no further, then bring your right arm down, left arm up, shine your heart out. Press your lower arm into your front inner thigh to help create that extra stretch through the front thigh, but keep pressing down through the back leg, through the outer knife edge of that foot. This looks beautiful, everyone. Just feel a nice little hip opener here, heart opener. And then inhale, reverse triangle. Press down through your feet, lift up, straighten your front knee, and then switch your arms. So now your left arm is coming back. Your right arm is coming up and over. Square your shoulders in line with your hips so you really feel an opening through this front side body here. Yes, you got it. And now you have an option to go through a vinyasa. So that's through the upward dog, downward dog, the little push up in there, or come straight to downward facing dog. So either way, we're gonna inhale here. Exhale, plant your palms, spin your back foot around to your low lunge, and then you choose step straight back to downward dog or go through a vinyasa. So here's downward dog, or if you're going through the vinyasa, come forward in your little push up. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna do the other side, so I need to do a little switcheroo once again. Everyone inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot through, drop your back knee down. And inhale, rise up, low crescent. So once again, maybe before your arms come up, make sure you're finding a stretch through the right psoas this time. So tuck your pelvis, lift your navel. Maybe you walk the front foot forward. Feel that nice stretch. Feel a lengthening through your vertebrae, and then bring your arms up. And exhale, micro back bend, cactus your elbows out, shine your heart to the sky, look up. Inhale, low crescent, lift your hands. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms down to frame your front foot and lift your back knee up. Beautiful job. Spin your right foot out, 45 degrees. Keep your front knee bent, and then inhale, warrior two. So press down evenly through both feet. Use your abs and your feet, your legs, to windmill your arms up. Yes, beautiful. And then however you got here, find your nice strong warrior base. So again, bend through your front knee. Try to ensure that this knee is not going past your ankle. If it wants to go past your ankle, make your stance a little bit wider. So find a nice strong front leg, rotate that front thigh out as you press back through the back leg, strong and straight. These look great. And then open your heart by spreading your fingers nice and wide. Gaze over your left fingertips and start to think of something you are grateful for this morning. As you inhale, sink 1 inch down. Beautiful. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can forward. And then tick-tock your arms down to 6 and 12. Shine your heart out. Maintain those strong warrior legs. So make sure you're stamping down through the outer knife edge of the back foot. Really press with your lower arm into your front inner thigh to open up your hips. This looks so beautiful. I love the focus. Inhale, reverse triangle. Press down through your feet. Use your abs to bring you up. Swap your arms out. Straighten your front knee. And this back arm can rest down your back thigh. Could do a little half bind, wrap around. Whatever's gonna help you get that opening now through your left side body. Yes. And then we're gonna come into downward facing dog, maybe through the vinyasa. So inhale here, exhale, low lunge, plant your palms, spin your back foot around toward the front of your mat. And then you decide, do you step back to downward facing dog or to plank to go through your vinyasa? And again, you can drop to your knees for this. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We'll meet in down dog. Yes. Take a nice deep inhale here. Fill your belly, fill your chest, fill your sternum. Everything's expanded. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, come to the balls of your feet, bend your knees slightly, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step or hop to get there. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, up to mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful job. Moving on once again. We're gonna come into chair pose. So again, your choice. You can have toes together or for a little more stability, feet wide. However, because we're in chair, we're squeezing our thighs together. You might find, I find, that feet together for this one is actually easier and more stable. So your choice, however you want. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, send your hips back like you're about to sit down in a chair. And really zipper your thighs up. So here's the front view. You are locked in. You've just put on a dolphin tail. So you no longer have legs, you have leg. And it is one strong, very sturdy leg. Send the weight into your heels. You could even lift your toes up. It's so easy because all the weight's in your heels. Squeeze your thighs together. Beautiful job. Find a slight tuck through your pelvis. Lift through your belly. Squeeze your abs in towards your spine. And then bring your arms up. Rotate your armpits toward one another. Beautiful job. Inhale here. Exhale, stand up. Hands to heart center. Take a break. Shake those legs. Whew. Warming up our thighs. Then we take that again, but add a little twist to it this time. So inhale, chair pose, send your hips back, bend your knees, weight into your heels. Bring your hands to heart center now. Inhale, tilt your torso slightly forward as you send your hips even further back. Sink lower into your chair. And then exhale, twist toward the right from your belly center. Your bottom elbow, your left elbow is going to either come to the inside of your back thigh, your left thigh, or if it's accessible, to the outside of your right thigh. Yes. Send that weight more into your heels. Squeeze, zipper up your thighs. Can you send your hips back as your crown of your head comes forward even more? On your inhale, elongate. Beautiful. Exhale, maybe you twist a tiny bit deeper through your belly. If you're really feeling it, maybe you open your arms up and you fly. Yes. Beautiful flying twisted chairs. One more big inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands down to the ground. Shake your legs out. Give them a break. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. I'm going to turn around so you can see my face. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go right into it. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Sit back. Bring your arms up. Send the weight into your heels. And then bring your hands down to your chest. Find your prayer pose with your hands. Inhale as you go long through your crown to heel as you tilt slightly forward. And then exhale, twist to the left this time. That lower elbow is going to find one of the two legs. Maybe it's the inner thigh. Maybe it's the outer left. And as you keep zippering your legs together and sending your hips back like you're going to sit deeper, can you find more elongation through your spine? Each inhale is an opportunity to lengthen your vertebrae. Each exhale, an opportunity to twist deeper. And then maybe you fly on the other side. Yes. This looks great, everybody. One more big inhale here. Keep squeezing your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. You did it. Shake those legs out. Inhale, halfway lift. Whew. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, chair pose. One more time. Exhale, stand up, hands to heart center. You did it. I'm trying to think of what side I should be on for this. I think we'll be all right with me standing this way, but I'll switch around. Now we're going to play a little bit with balance and stepping back into a few more standing poses, just advancing what we've already done. So inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands down to your hips and shift the weight into your left leg. Really wrap your outer left hip in. Squeeze that buttock, squeeze that hamstring. Lift your right heel. There you go. Inhale, three-legged mountain. Come back up to standing. Lift your right knee up. Flex your right foot. Lift your arms up. Or regular mountain pose if your body's like, I don't think so today. And then bring your hands down to your hips. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, start to step back to crescent pose. Maybe you go through a little warrior three, tilt your torso forward as you start to kick your right leg out behind you. Cinch your abs in towards your spine. Flex through your lifted foot. Shine your heart down. And then when you're ready, you step back and find crescent pose. Yep, you got it. So let's find a nice solid crescent. We did this with the knee down for low crescent. We want the same alignment, but the knees lifted. So bend both knees so that you start to feel that stretch here through the psoas, the tuck, the lift, to elongate through your spine. Stamp your weight into your front heel and your back foot, ball of your foot. And then once you have this strong base, then maybe you straighten that back leg. Yes. And then maybe you bring your arms up. Full crescent pose. Rotate your armpits toward one another. That will help elongate your spine as well. Inhale here, grow even longer. Exhale, micro back bend. Cactus your arms out, shine your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, look up. Beautiful. Inhale, full crescent. Lift your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands back to your hips. And we're gonna step back up to chair pose. So you decide if you wanna go through warrior 3 or step up. Either way, bend a little more through your front leg, shift all the weight into your front foot, and then start to lift up. Maybe that foot comes up as you flex it, and you find warrior 3 once again. And then exhale, come down, chair pose. Yes, you guys did it. Beautiful job. Exhale, come on, standing up. Beautiful job. You did it. Shake your legs out. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to move myself to the other end. You can stay right where you are. Let's do the other side. Inhale, chair pose. This time, move all of your weight into your right hip, into your right foot, wrapping the outer right hip in. Fire up that right glute, the right hamstring. Lift your left heel. Bring your hands down to your hips. And start to tilt your torso forward, keeping your spine straight as you lift your left leg. Oh wait, we didn't do mountain yet, huh? Sorry, inhale. Let's even out. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, 3-legged mountain. Shift that weight to your right foot. Lift the left leg up. And now exhale, bring your hands down. Same idea, just a different pose to get us there. And then start to tilt your torso forward as you kick your left leg back. Again, strong abs, knit your ribs in towards your spine. Fire up, flex your lifted foot to fire up the hamstring and glute on that side. Both feet are really doing the same thing, just one's in the air. And then when you're ready, step your back foot back. Yes, gorgeous. Find that crescent pose. And now bend both knees to find your long spine and your proper form here. Protect your body and really feel it. Stamp the weight into the front heel and the ball of the back foot. Feel that little stretch through your left psoas. Find the tuck, the lift, the lengthening through your spine. Inhale your arms up. Yes, so strong. Exhale, micro back bend. Spread your elbows out wide. Shine your heart toward the ceiling. Inhale, crescent. And then you choose, we're gonna come back up to the front. So bring your hands to your hips. Tilt your torso forward. Send the weight into your front heel, once again, your front foot, and start to lift the back leg up. Maybe you just step up. Maybe you go through warrior 3 once again. Strong abs, flexed thighs. Bring your pinky toe of your lifted foot down toward the mat. And when you've had enough, step your back foot to meet your front foot. Yes, you did it. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, shake it out. That was gorgeous, you guys. One more opportunity to play with opening through our front body and a little more balance. And then we are done standing. We're gonna come down and work on stretching out. So we're gonna go into dancer's pose. We kind of teased it with our warrior 3 there. So to shift the weight into your left leg, evenly through your left foot, fire up this left glute and hamstring, and then bend your right knee and grab your foot with your hand. And maybe this is your balance today. Lift the left arm up. Try to align the left knee with the right. If balance is like not happening today, which totally happens to me, a wall, something stable, put your hand on. And then you're looking, here's your side view. Again, for that always in yoga, a tuck through the back, a lift through the navel to elongate through your spine, looking to bring this right knee somewhat in line with the left. And then your arm up on the left side. And maybe you stay here, or maybe you go into dancer's pose. So again, tilt your torso forward, kick into your hand with your lifted foot as you pull the foot back toward your body. And you tilt forward, really wrap the outer left hip in. The standing leg is so strong. Knit your abs in. Kick into that foot. Look forward. Something not moving. And then when you're ready, you find standing up again. Gorgeous, amazing focus, everyone. Let's even ourselves out. Shake your legs out. Let go. Whatever happened on that side is over. It's a new moment, new leg, new side. Shift in, weight into the right foot this time. Wrap the outer right hip in, and then bend the left knee. Grab onto the left foot. Maybe you have your wall support, your chair, something that won't move. Lift the right arm up. I should probably rotate so I don't kick the wall. There we go. And then you stay here and really focus on opening through that left thigh, through the left psoas. Maybe you want a little more and you want to move into dancer's pose. Tilt your crown of your head forward, cinch your abs in. Fire up your right foot by wrapping your outer right hip in. Make the hamstrings and the glute very strong. Kick into that lifted arm with the lifted leg as you pull the foot back. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Come back to that place of gratitude. What are you grateful for today? One more big inhale here. And exhale. Down you go. You did it. You're balancing rock stars. Shake your legs out. And we're gonna come down to tabletop once again. You can choose how you wanna get there. I'm gonna go through a vinyasa, but you are welcome to skip that if you are done with that today. Inhale, arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your palms, step back into that plank, come forward slightly, and then continue exhaling down halfway. Inhale, come through, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice big inhale here. And then as you exhale, come down, find that tabletop. You got it, you did it. It is hot and humid in here today. I'm feeling the yoga sweat today, which is good. So we're gonna do one more heart opener in our semi-upward thing. We're gonna do Camel Pose. So a couple options for you here to get into Camel Pose. You're basically looking for alignment. I'll show you this side first. You're looking for 90 degree from your heel to your knee to your hip, okay? A couple ways to get there. If you have a block, you could stick it between your feet. That's a good option. You could also do the fist rule. So if you make two fists with your hands and put them together, bring them down and roughly between your knees, not worrying about where fleshy parts are, just the knee bone itself. That's about the space for your knees to be hip width, okay? And again, adjust to however your body is, but looking for ideally knees below hips and feet in line with knees. So that is your side. Once you've got your legs down, bring your hands to your lower back. Send your fingertips down like you're putting your hands in your back pockets. And then send your shoulder blades up and down, roll your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, send your elbows toward the back of the room behind you. And then press down with your feet and knees and start to press forward with your hips. Use your hands to press them forward and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Shine your heart up as you look up. And maybe you stay right here. This might be the perfect camel expression for you. And play around with it, shining your heart forward, rolling your shoulders back and down, continuing to press down through your feet, down through your knees. Maybe your hands find your heels if your spine is open to it. But same action. Press down through your feet and shins, out through your hips, up through your heart. Beautiful. When you've had enough, press down with your feet and use your abs to lift you back up to a standing. Gorgeous job, everyone. Bring your knees together, your feet together, and then send your hips back to your heels. We're gonna do a variation of child's pose of embryo to counterbalance this. So as your hips come over your heels, start to fold over your thighs, send your forehead toward the ground.
Instead of arms out, try arms down by your feet. This pose is just a variation of child's pose. It allows for a little more rounding of the spine, which is a nice counterbalance to what we just did in camel. And just take a few breaths here to reconnect. You did it. We'll just do a few stretches and send you on your way into your Saturday. When you're ready, bring your hands by your shoulders now, and then press yourself up to a seat. Shift the weight, shift onto one of your hips onto the ground, and then swing your legs around. If you have a block out, put it away so it's out of your way. Beautiful. And we'll just do one quick forward fold. So with your legs out in front of you, spread the fleshy part of your seat bones away so you're grounding down evenly through your seat bones. And that'll allow you to elongate more through your spine. Flex your feet. If your knees are bent and all the way up here, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure your legs are active and your feet are flexed. And then inhale, arms up. Rotate your armpits toward one another. Inhale, grow even taller through your spine. And then exhale, hinge at your hips, bend forward, and then allow your hands to come to rest somewhere. Maybe they grab onto your shins. Maybe they find ankles. Maybe they find feet or big toes. Keep your legs active, keep flexing through your feet. And as you activate your legs, feel your thighs, feel your upper thighs heading toward your hips, allowing you to inhale and come up and over. So inhale, come halfway up, lift up through your chest, and then exhale, fold a little bit further. Maybe you only go a centimeter, just nothing, it seems like, but you feel it. And find your edge. Find that place that's a nice, juicy, intense stretch, but not ouch. If you feel ouch, back off. One more breath here. And then slowly use your hands walking up your legs to bring you back up to seated position. Yes, beautiful. And we'll come down, lying down on our backs. So bend your knees, bring your feet to the mat. Shift your bum forward. And then if you want to do a little ab work here, carve your spine out like a C as you use your abs to control your rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. Extend your arms out. And find a nice, comfortable lying down. Stamp your left foot onto the mat, bend your left knee, and cross your right ankle onto your left knee. Send your right knee, this lifted knee, away from your face. Make that little figure four. You should feel a little opening through your right outer hip. Perhaps this is the perfect figure four for you. Or if you want a deeper stretch, grab onto your left thigh with your hands, draw both knees towards your chest. As you press gently back down into the mat with your tailbone, you can even use this right arm here, press it into your right thigh to press it away from your face just a little more, if that feels good. And then you decide, maybe you rock gently back and forth, side to side. I like to go really slow here and just feel those areas that need a little extra love this morning, a little extra attention. And then make your way back to center. And on your next exhale, draw your left foot back down, uncross your legs. Let's do the other side. So now your right heel is stamped down on the mat. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Send your left knee away from your face. Feel that little stretch through the outer left thigh. Stay here or draw both legs towards your chest as you send your tailbone back into the mat. And again, if you want to rock side to side, have at it. Enjoy. What would feel good for you? And then come back to stillness. Centered in your figure four, drop your right foot back down to the mat, uncross your feet. Squeeze both knees into your chest. And then as you exhale, draw your knees over to the right side. Find a gentle little side twist. Maybe your left arm extends out behind you. Maybe you look back behind you to the left. Start to shift your focus into one more of relax, release, and letting go. And then when you're ready, draw both arms back in. Use your abs to bring your knees up through center. Readjust your spine by giving your knees a little squeeze, and then send them over to the left. Find that supine twist, that gentle twist. On the other side, maybe your right arm extends this time. Maybe you look back behind you to the right. Beautiful job. Again, use your abs to squeeze your knees back into the center line. And give yourself a nice big hug. Tuck into a ball. Lift your nose toward your knees. Tuck your chin in and start to squeeze everything. Your fingers, your toes, your ears, your eyes, everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, release. Let your arms go, let your legs go. Find your final rest pose, your Shavasana. Take one more nice big belly breath in here. And a big open mouth exhale. Sigh everything out. Stick your tongue out, get it all out. And then shifting in to that place of integration of all your hard work, that rest. The best pose. Shavasana. It is now the top of the hour, and I invite you to stay in this beautiful resting pose for as long as you want, as long as you need. But if you have decided it is time for you to move on to the next exciting adventure of your day, and start to bring your awareness back to the room, back to the space. And gently start to lengthen your inhales and your exhales, breathing more fresh prana, more fresh air into your body. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, awakening into your magical, amazing body. as you take all the time you need in the most gentle way. Slightly bend your knees and roll to your side of choice. And pause here for a breath or two. Return to a place of gratitude. Return to that intention. What is something that you are grateful for in this moment right now? Hold on to that thought. Keeping that thought with you, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center. Taking that thing of gratitude, that feeling that you get when you realize how truly blessed you are. Knowing that you have the opportunity, even if it's just finding gratitude for the next breath that you're able to take, to come back to this place anytime you want. And with that, it is always my goal to leave you a little better than I found you. I hope that happened for you today. The teacher in me honors and thanks and is grateful for the teacher in you. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Happy Saturday to you.